Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuzana, MetabolicMasterpiece.com. It is Sunday, November 8th. It is a much needed day of rest for me. I'll be keeping busy around the house. Got to mow the lawn, fertilize it. Gonna bring Chief out for a walk. It's actually what I'm doing right now. Bring Shane to the gym and just stick to the nutrition plan for the day. I'll be sharing some thoughts. We're gonna see how this day shapes up in regards to meals. I'm really anxious to see how it all goes. So keep posted, keep following the meals that I eat for the day, and we'll share this journey today together. Woke up at 8:30, grabbed myself 2 cups of coffee with a drop of 2% milk in each. Then 10:15, 8 egg whites and extra large eggs and mushrooms, peppers, cooked in half a tablespoon of coconut oil and topped with a bit of ketchup. Kept myself busy around the house. Then before 12:30, grabbed myself 2/3 cup of oats, 3/4 cups of blueberries, and a scoop of protein powder. So 2 typical meals for me throughout the week that I'm keeping up on the weekend here. Felt like treat myself just after that, so grabbed 3 little mini chocolate bars. We're getting low on these, so it won't be much longer that I'll be having these as one of my little treats throughout the day. 3 o'clock brought Chief out for a walk on another gorgeous day. It's much cooler today, but the sun was shining. Still a few leaves left on the trees. Just really enjoy this. Really missed it the past 2 days not getting a walk in with Chief. One of my favorite parts of the day, really in tune with myself during this time, kind of at peace and present in the moment. Dinner just before 6, we had Sloppy Joe's, so there's a fair amount of lean ground beef there. I had a little bit extra on the side as well on 2 slices of whole wheat toast. A little bit later on, decided to treat myself to some snacks. We got some Crispers here. So a small bowl of Crispers. These are a great little treat, pretty low cal, but I love that little crunch and the dill pickle flavor. I ended up having 6 more of these little Hershey mini chocolate bars afterwards. So it's been a pretty interesting and I'd say eye-opening experience for me today. It's a planned refeed, so I've gone 6 days in a row in a caloric deficit, and typically what happens on these refeed days, especially when it's on a Sunday, is that I go all out. I just binge like crazy. I just free for all. Whatever I can get in me, I get in me. And as long as I'm picture perfect, spot on with my deficit throughout the week for 6 days in a row, one day like that, it's not too bad. I usually wake up Monday morning feeling like crap and feeling stuffed, just feeling even sluggish. I don't enjoy that, and there's also a bit of weight gain there, so I find that I really have to make up for things over the course of the next few days to hit my weight targets throughout the week. So there's a bit of mental strain that comes with that huge, massive refeed. I can make it work. It's not optimal for me. So today for this refeed, I really wanted to keep things in check. I wanted to get myself up to maintenance, right around maintenance level calories. So for me, it's right around 2,500 calories for the day. Throughout the week, my target has been right around 2,000 calories. There's been some days that were a little bit lower than that if I wasn't hungry, and all in all, just been going fantastic. So typically what happens on a Sunday is that I'll have breakfast. A lot of times I'll veer away from my eggs and veggies. I'll have three whole eggs and 2 slices of toast. And then after that, immediately after breakfast, I feel hungry. I feel like, all right, it's a refeed day. Let's freaking give her. What else can I have right now? So instead of eating to be satisfied and nourished, I'm just looking to get as much food in me as possible. So oftentimes what happens, I'll go for a box cereal, and I'll pour a mountain of a bowl, maybe even 2 bowls, and I'm like stuffed after that. Shortly after, I'm rummaging through the cupboards looking for cookies, ice cream, whatever the hell's in the house. It's a free-for-all. By midday, I'm absolutely stuffed, feeling like crap, feeling lethargic, but still looking through the cupboards, going, oh my God, it's refeed day. This is my day. I can get whatever's in me. I'm not even really enjoying the food that I'm eating. That's exactly what happened to me the first weekend during this 8-week cutting phase. It was really good during the week, and I was eating like that for the Saturday and the Sunday. Even the Friday evening as pretty bad as well. So there was 2 days where I was eating just like that, just free for all. And it all started after the Friday night refeed, which wasn't too bad, but still not as good as it could have been. So I didn't want that to happen this time. I had my breakfast, eggs and veggies, so I didn't go for the eggs and toast today. I just felt like having the eggs and veggies, trying to keep things habit, routine. Immediately after breakfast, I started thinking, all right, what do I get to have next? It's my refeed day. I went, whoa. Those are the exact same thoughts that I have had in the past, and it usually sets me up for a day of just going bonkers. So I thought to myself, am I really hungry? I thought, no, I'm satisfied. Those 8 egg whites and extra large eggs, the veggies, that filled me up. It fills me up every single day during the week. It should fill me up today as well. So I was nourished by it. I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'm good to go. I'm not hungry. It's a refeed day. I'm going to be smart about this. When I really am hungry, I'll treat myself to something else. So I grabbed myself a glass of water, got outside, mowed the lawn, fertilized it, kept myself busy. And it was time for lunch. Stuck with the same kind of second meal of the day that I've been having lately, the 2/3 cups of oats and the berries, 1 cup of berries, the scoop of protein powder. Felt fantastic. I thought, this will be a good time. I'll grab myself a little bit of treats. So I grabbed the 3 mini chocolate bars. And from that point, kept myself busy again. Like, all right, that's good. I'm satisfied. I got my little treat in here. I've got enough fuel in me. So I kept doing some household chores. Then brought Shane to the gym, put him through a killer workout. Came home, and we had our dinner, Sloppy Joe's. It was excellent. Absolutely love that dinner. Very satisfying. So a fair amount of lean ground beef there that fills me up. The 2 slices of bread fill me up. I was really happy with that. And but again, at that point, I was like, all right, I'm full. Could I keep going? I kept, throughout the day, I just kept thinking those thoughts. It's Sunday. You can let loose. You can really pig out here. And I had to keep battling those kind of demons in my head. But I just kept thinking to myself, are you hungry? Do you really need this right now? Do you really need this treat? And every time I thought about it, I'm like, no, I'm good to go right now. I don't need this treat. There's no reason to have it just because it's a refeed day or a treat day. If you don't feel like going, you should be eating foods that you enjoy. I'm all about eating for pleasure. All the healthy foods that I eat is for pleasure. If I ate any more than I was eating, it would just be gluttonous, like beyond the point of pleasure. Most of the time, I don't even enjoy it when I'm eating beyond that stuffed point. So after dinner, I was like, it was about an hour after dinner, I was thinking, all right, it's time to, I'm ready for some treats now. I was watching a show with Shane, and so I grabbed the Crispers, enjoyed that. I was like, I still feel like chocolate bars is what I'm feeling like today. We've got a bunch of the Halloween candy still in the house. I've been really good all week, just grabbing 3 pieces at a time each day, so 150 calories, and it's been really, really, really nice. So I ended up grabbing about 6 more little mini chocolate bars, and I was like, that's perfect. But at that time, I was like, oh man, I could feel myself thinking, just go nuts. It's refeed day. You can have more of those mini chocolate bars. Just go all out, man. And had to really fight those feelings. And I was thinking, oh my God, it's refeed day. I haven't even had any box cereal today. Box cereal is one of my favorite treats. Should I have some right now? I'm like, no, I'm satisfied. I was, after those 6 chocolate bars, I was just still slightly below my maintenance calories, 2,400, maybe just barely over 2,400 calories. I'm good to go. I don't need to eat any more than this at this point. I'm definitely satisfied. It was a good refeed. I got some extra treats in that I haven't been having throughout the week. So that was a total of 9 mini chocolate bars and a bowl of Crispers, in addition to my regular meals. I felt like it was an excellent treat. I enjoyed and savored every bite from each of those treats. I really enjoyed not feeling stuffed after those treats. So all in all, it was just a much more enjoyable experience. It felt like a reward. It felt like a treat. I enjoyed it all, and to not have any guilt feelings associated with it, to not feel deprived at the end of the day thinking, oh my God, I really wish I could have had something a little bit more. I was like, perfect, spot on. It was exactly what I wanted. It went really, really well. So all in all, it's really interesting to see those old habits of after breakfast seems to be one of the things that really sets the tone for my day. So by conquering kind of that initial conversation in my mind that it's a refeed day, and go balls out. What else are you going to have after breakfast? You usually have box cereal at this time. How about you go for that? And really didn't feel like it at the time. So really had to be aware, am I hungry? And just question myself each and every time I kind of those old thoughts popped into my head. And the old foods, like some of the foods that I would go for, do I really need it? And so that's going to be a question that I have a feeling I'll be asking myself on refeed days again in the future. Is this when I feel like going all out, it's not even throwing in the towel, it's just typical. Like I usually go all out and I don't think, oh yeah, screw it. I've already blew my diet, I'm going to keep going. No, it's my refeed day, and usually my thoughts are refeed day, go all out. Been my way of thinking. So now I changed that thought, that philosophy to it's refeed day, enjoy the treats that you want, but you don't have to go nuts. You don't have to eat everything in sight. Enjoy a little extra food. Get yourself up to maintenance calories. Even I wouldn't have been upset even if I was slightly above maintenance. I felt like I didn't need it. So listening to myself, listening to my body, just interesting conversations, huge victory for me, not only today, but weekend overall. I'm ecstatic, really excited to carry this momentum in the weeks to come, and always learning as I'm going along. I think today was a big learning lesson for me. I became more aware of some of my old habits, what was holding me back in the past, and some of those thoughts that I really wasn't aware of until today when they started creeping in. So be aware of the conversations going in your mind. Be aware of the habits that you develop, especially on certain days of the week. Again, I can't say enough for routine, the benefits of routine in your life. Eating a lot of those same meals throughout the week, like 3 meals out of the day, 2 to 3 meals a day that I have each and every day. Doing that on the weekend has been very, very helpful to me, as well as drinking a bunch of water and just keeping myself active and busy has been perfect. So hope you enjoyed this little ramble, this little conversation. I just want to, again, keep it real, share the kind of thoughts, the emotions, the experience that I'm going through personally. Hopefully you can relate to it on some level. Hopefully you can gain some benefit, some insight that helps you on your journey as well. Love to hear how your journey is going. Just keep me posted on how things have been. Look forward to hearing from you.